Before we introduce our first guest tonight, we want to congratulate KOB-TV in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They have celebrated their 35th anniversary with NBC last week, and it's, oh, that's it. Congratulations to you folks there in Albuquerque. Albuquerque is a beautiful, beautiful city. Ever been there, Paul? Beautiful city. Very nice. It's truly an honor and a pleasure tonight to welcome my first guest. It has often been said that he is the most famous man in the world. Please welcome Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, nice to see you. Come over here.
First of all, thank you very much for being here. You look terrific, and I'm happy that you could spend some time with us. Is that true? Do you think that could actually be the case, that you're the most famous man in the world?
I've heard it said, but I can't say for sure. I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. Would you be in the top 3, you think?
I think the most famous man is the president.
You think so? Reagan would be a little more famous than you?
Next, you.
Yeah.
See, you have a TV show, I know.
Yeah, but I think that anything outside of the United States, well, no, that's not true for the president, but you're known globally.
Then you got the Pope.
Yeah. All right, well, you're in some pretty good company. Anyway, now, what are you doing with yourself these days? How do you spend your time?
Mainly resting. I've been boxing since I was 12.
Yeah.
And I haven't retired long enough. I'm still tired.
Still a little tired from all of those years. Now, what is a day like for you when you get up, say when you're at home in Los Angeles? What do you do? What time do you get up in the morning now?
I get up about 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And then what do you do?
Then first thing is the prayer. Being Islamic, we make 5 prayers a day.
Mm-hmm.
First prayer is about 5:30. After that, behind my desk, answer mail. I receive 200-300 letters a day, which some I try to answer.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you do on that? Do you get around to answering it all? Do you have a stamp? You just pound them out, or do you actually sit down?
I like to read them, and I like to take the pictures that they send me and sign them.
What do they say in the letters? What kind of things do you hear?
Everything.
Yeah? Are they nice to you?
Some.
What about the ones that aren't so nice? Do you answer those as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do they send in pictures of themselves or pictures of you, or both?
Mainly pictures of myself.
Mm-hmm. And you sign them and send them back?
And those who have some money send their picture.
Mm-hmm. Now, when folks ask you for dough, do you send it out? Money? Okay, so you answer your mail, and what do you do?
And then sometime I have a few visitors,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm traveling, like now.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to tell you exactly what I
Sure.
do.
Do you work out? Do you play any sports? Do you run?
I go to the gymnasium about 5 days a month.
Uh-huh. And just what? Skip rope, spar, lift weights? What do you do?
Watch the other one.
So you work up a pretty good sweat just watching that.
I do a little workout.
Yeah. Now, what about magic? I've seen you places doing magic.
For kids.
Yeah. How did you get interested in?
They put me out of the musician union because I always tell how to do it.
Yeah, I read about that. You're not supposed to do that.
I hate to, it's a sin for me to deceive and make them think I have the power.
Yeah. And now, when did you get interested in magic?
About 16 years ago.
Yeah. Do you have any with you tonight that you can do?
Just one.
Oh, can we see it?
See that cup?
Yeah.
I'm going to levitate that cup 1 foot.
Okay.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Got your cameras on? Some of you all might run out of here. Now watch. Watch the cup.
Oh, I'm sorry.
April Fool. Did you believe that?
Well, you're the champ. I was ready. Okay, we got to do a commercial, Muhammad. We'll be back after that. We got plenty of other stuff to talk with Muhammad Ali about. Hi there. Muhammad Ali is with us tonight. And tell me, you have another business venture, or you're now managing fighters, is that correct?
Yes, we have a company called Champion Sports Management. We're going to start training and managing upcoming boxers.
How many do you have under your company?
We have about 19 unknowns. And we have a job to make them known.
Now, do you help in that? Do you go into the ring and work with these guys?
I'm going to start. We're going to open up my Deer Lake training camp.
In Pennsylvania?
Just left there today.
Yeah.
Got a couple of things to remodel. And then we're going to hire staff. And great champions like Tim Witherspoon. He's here, though. He's there. Tim out there?
Tim Witherspoon is here tonight?
The world heavyweight champion.
Tim, how are you? Nice to see you.
Keep coming. Right beside Tim is my attorney, Richard Hirschfield, and my daughter standing. See, I got a big daughter. Stand up.
How do you do? What is her name? Miriam. Nice to meet you.
Then the former world light heavyweight champion, Mustafa Muhammad. He's making... I'm now managing and retraining him.
Were you expecting trouble here tonight to bring these? Well, congratulations. I hope that works out very well for you. Now, do you have any kind of ongoing relationship with Larry Holmes?
Larry's a good friend of mine.
And how do you feel about him as heavyweight champion?
He's the champion. He beat me.
Yeah. Do you spend any time with him? You said that you're friends, but do you ever see one another?
I saw him since we fought last about 4 times.
Yeah. What about now? He's got a fight that keeps coming and going. Now, what is that one? The one with Coetzee?
That's a long story.
Well, what's the deal there?
He signed with my company.
Larry has signed with your company.
My lawyer's in the audience. Can we do something hard and make him run down
here? You want your lawyer to come down here? Do you want? All right.
Come quick, Richard. Come quick.
This is your lawyer, Richard Hirschfield?
Come quick.
Richard, how are you? Nice to see you, Richard. First of all, I got a feeling this is going to cost you money. It's going to cost you, yeah.
It's going to cost him money.
No.
What did you ask about
now,
Larry?
What's the deal with the Holmes-Coetzee fight? Do you guys have any relationship to that function at all?
Well, we're in litigation right now. With Larry. Larry signed a right of first refusal contract to promote a fight between himself and Coetzee. And then he signed with another organization, JPD Sports.
Right.
And that particular fight did not materialize, and we sought to enjoin the fight in Philadelphia. And now Larry has agreed not to sign or schedule any fight with Coetzee until our particular matter is resolved.
Now, I read that he had signed, turned the whole thing back over to Don King.
We know. I mean, we understand that.
And so now, what does that mean to you guys?
Well, in court last week, it was disclosed by Larry's counsel that he did not sign with Don King.
Oh, I see.
That he said he signed with Don King, but nothing was signed. Did you know
Change
that? Did I tell you that?
Have you ever saw yourself on television? All the people in Virginia Beach are watching.
Yeah, you guys, you make a good team. So this is a messy litigation, big lawsuits, a lot of money involved here?
We really don't want to comment on this right now.
Well, Richard, it was nice meeting you. Thank you very much for coming down. There's Muhammad Ali's attorney.
You sure got him off good.
Well, I get the feeling he couldn't say too much without maybe jeopardizing the situation. Did you get that feeling? Now tell me how you feel about the Olympics. The fact that there has been, the Russians pulled out, the United States didn't go.
Politics got involved. I understand the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
We did something when they tried to hold Olympics.
Right.
So they're calling themselves paying us back.
Yeah. Is the competition, did the Russians have a good boxing team for the Olympics?
They usually do.
Yeah. So we're not going to see a representational group of world-class fighters.
The one who wins the Olympics can't really say, I feel that he's the true champion.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad. So what are you going to do now? How are you going to spend your night? You going to go out? Big dinner? Party?
Howard Cosell gets paid for being to eat it. What's yours good?
It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad you could drop in with your attorney. Nice meeting you. Muhammad Ali, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. We have to pause here for station identification.